What up? It's your boy T-Bear here with some thoughts, talks, and reaction. Now, we're just gonna do part of this. The main part of this, along with Ross's comment about a situation with John Cena and his shade throw with creator, but watch the videos like almost the same thing based off the last video. So, and two, I don't want people thinking I'm getting all my stuff from Ross all the time or anything as well too. That's the other thing. So I wanted to do things on my own. So this is gonna be a thoughts talk reaction, a thoughts talk reaction on numerous things with wrestling in general. And to kick things off with that, before we get to the situation with John Cena, we gotta talk about what happened recently. I gotta move some things around a little bit to get my point across as well too for stuff for that. We gotta talk about last night NXT, NXT, and what a lot of people been speculating since the crossover between NXT and TNA. It happened. The invasion happened. Yes. If you haven't watched it, started from the beginning of NXT. Well, it already started a while back last week when it announced that Obafemi and Trick Williams was going to have a champion versus champion match, winner takes all match because Obafemi is the current NXT champion and Trick Williams is the TNA champion. There's been tweets going on about from Mike Santana, who's supposed to be the suppose I might be add some more stuff to it. Supposed to be number one contender for the TNA championship as well too, which held by NXT star. So that being said, he has some tweets a while back. Let me go back and find that old tweet right there real quick before I go further. I'm back. So I found it as well too. So we're gonna go to the first week he dropped out. He dropped when the announcement happened last week with Wait it though. I'm gonna put it right here. It just came up right here. Big. I've made it clear. Don't matter if it's TNA or NXT. I'm comfortable with what's mine. Then we get to the last week. Say that also to keep it real with everyone. I'm pretty sick and tired of all the NXT. NXT has control over TNA and can do what they want bullshit. And I think it's time we put it to rest and do something about it. NXT Homecoming, and this is from the NXT Homecoming because that's when the announcement was made. Then on recently on not too long TNA, he had a little something to say about Trick Williams one try to sneak him out. And then this happened as well too, if you let you see it. And let's play. Hold up.
Hey, yo, Trick! I ain't gonna front. You caught me slipping. I turned my back. I let my guard down.
One.
Took full advantage, but
Trick Williams snuck him on the way out during his entrance, and then this happened. And then this happens.
Cause your bitch ass belongs to me.
And he gets sacked by Rich Holland. Somebody else from NXT as well too, or Samla Eva. And then I forgot what he said about it. He said not being man enough to sneak it. Okay, so he responded, Rich. So not being man enough and sneaking attacking guys must be an NXT thing. I'm going to have to show you boys how we do it in our side, and I gave you a fair warning. Oh man, so it's been warning shots since then. Now, from beginning of this episode NXT to then. during the intros, they had to show wrestlers walking in. Behind, you see different NXT wrestlers walking behind them. During Oba's and Trick Williams intro to walk into the center, the performance center where they had their matches at, you can see Eric Young, Moose, and Matt Cardona sneaking around, walking around past as well too. Then doing multiple backstage interviews. A lot of different NXT people was what we saw. Mance Warner and Steph Lander and a good amount of others. Victoria Crawford, aka Alicia Fox, and a good amount of others. Then the match, the main event match between Obafemi and Trick Williams. Multiple NXT TNA stars start popping up in the audience. Moose, Kaz, Zachary Wentz, the inspiration for we know the Iconics, Mance Warner, and a lot of people. And then Mike Santana made his way, who already made his way into the building during the match between the 6-man tag between Joe Hendry and the new Chase U versus Darkstay, and then he came through the crowd and went on commentary. And when that happened, this happened right here. I hope I can get the whole thing. Hope I can get the whole thing of the moment here. If you're gonna play the whole moment, let me see if I can get it. Give me a second. I gotta go on my profile and get it. But here we go. The moment right here. Don't. Alright, WWE, please don't copyright it. If not, I'll have to cut it out. But anyway. This will happen next. Yup. And it went crazy. Yeah. Went crazy. Yup. Woo! It was going crazy. I'm gonna show that much because I won't want to show too much. And then look toward the end, Obafemi. We still got the match between Obafemi and Ricky Saints for No Mercy. That was this weekend though. But my response to it, shout out to my Beast Boy is one of my favorite characters of all time. I just post my always post my response right here, and this was my response to it all. Yep, if you hear it. Yep, I love it. So there we have it. Now, along NXT, a moment happened where when Javon Evans had an interview backstage talking about his feud with Ridge was going to happen. The match was going to happen. No Mercy. Jasmine Nix somebody get attacked, and it ended up being Jasmine Nix as well too from Fatal Influence. And then when they arrived. You see what happened. JC James say that it's time that we drop him anyway. Only strong survive. So that could be one. Her official exit from Fatal Influence. And also, I got more news of why it may have possibly happened. You know, when stuff like this happen out of nowhere, there's a chance there's some legit backstage situation going on as well too. And it looks like she may be. Jason Jane may be gone. So according to reports, of course, I'm gonna put the tweet up right here. According to reports right here, Jasmine Nix, let's say Jasmine Nix is done with WWE. The company offered her a new contract as her current one expired, but she declined what they are offering her at the moment as well too. And there's also reason that it could be reason that she got the release as well. It could possibly be her being released as well too, because some questionable tweets, whatever, with her and her boyfriend about that came out as well too. I'm not sure the full story about that. Y'all can comment down below as well too. Though there's that though. Now, before we get to Gene's situation, somebody was a little bit happy to see his boy in NXT. This is from John Cena's Instagram. He just posted it. You know, there's been some back and forth between him and Cardona ever since he during the whole John Cena's callback on the pipe bomb promo from CM Punk that he did. He called out Cardona as well too. Now, speaking of John Cena, as I said, I was going to do my own. John Cena recently made a tweet a couple days ago, after the horrendous job he received during the Brock Lesnar match that should have been way better and worse. It looks like it could be the one and done. So he tweeted out, I'm gonna make it a little bigger now since I ain't not playing videos. I'll make this a little bigger now. He posted John Cena versus Styles thoughts, and then he posted, I do not choose my opponents, but even though it's a tough time, always listen to fans. AJ Styles, are you listening? Triple H, are you listening? So could be a little, little jab at the creators, as I heard that they know the creator was saying one thing that he chooses opponent and he's saying another thing. Now later on, Triple H sub made it known that AJ is the match we all want to see at the Crown Jewel. We will have it. So it looks like it happens. It's happening. Now my questioning about this matchup right here now is this. I'm gonna put this as my little. If I see if I can make it big. Here we go. Now my thoughts on this is right now AJ Styles is dealing with the Americanos now, Los Americanos. As you know, there's two new people of Los Americanos as under a mask, and there's rumored to be Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates as well too. Loki thinks it sucks that they got to resort to that, but at the same time, I guess as well too. So right now, so would this could possibly be and in a Raw before a Raw, the couple of Raws, because we got till October 11th for Crown Jewel, so we have a little time to build this thing up, and it's hoping there'll be a popcorn quick build up between him and Cena as well too, though, and it don't need to be AJ had to turn heel. This could be a out of respect for the tour moment right here as well too. Now I mean a callback as well too. Now I mean just two veterans who have ultimate respect, who had history, can start going at it as well too. That's my thing with that. Hopefully it goes that way. Don't need to be no turns or nothing like that. Let two guys, highly respected wrestlers of the business, of the industry, should be going at it one more time during this retirement tour, and hopefully they can help. This can revive the tour and the retirement tour in a way. Now back onto the NXT Evasion thing. I liking it. I hoping. I can't wait to see more from it as well too. I'm definitely gonna be tuning to TNA this weekend as well too, as much as I can, because usually I try to take breaks from. I try not to watch it. My wife don't want to watch wrestling every week, but I try to take breaks. But sometimes it was this good. I just have to watch it on my phone while my wife and son watch something else on the main TV or the tablet as well. But as far as this invasion, I hope it goes well. Now, what I don't want happening is hoping to lead into the possible WWE's buying TNA. Rumors that a lot of naysayers saying who have this ill will towards WWE for the longest time, or as well as got ill will to, especially got ill will Triple H, aka Triple K, to them as well too. You know what I mean, like some of the folks I dealt with in the old. That BS group I used to be part of. Nothing against the podcast, but the group was ridiculous. Some folks who was kicked out of that group has made way to in the way as well too. They are part of it, but that's another story. Like Jackass Quest and all that, who has a hatred towards Triple H, Triple K. One guy I worry about Whack Track Brown, the whole type of wrestling anymore, because he's been, people don't like him, not good, and then I'm not in that other group, so whatever. But I got a feeling he got some shit about it as well too. There's a lot of people who saying that this is just a WWE way to grab TNA as well too. I hope it's not the case. If it had to be the case, hopefully they do things a lot better. Not then what WWE did with WCW as well too. That's the other thing. And also they're saying that there's also could be an advertisement for the TNA to be on CW, which is a better way better station for them to be better in access in a way. We say in a way because it's good for cable, main cable, but or main TV, but at the same time, CW is now on a lot of streaming service as well too, and you gotta get like online TV like YouTube TV, which I happen to have to my cousin, and or like what's the other one? The main the streaming TV station that's popular right now. Main TV EV service was real popular right now. I can't think. It's to the tip of my tongue. Not Fubo. It's Fubo is another one. Fubo's and Sling. Sling TV is another one. Yes, or Fubo, whatever it is, well too. Which is some folks is a better option as well too, besides cable, but who knows? But anyway, that's ways to go as well too, because a lot of like Xfinity Stream and the Direct TV one, what comes with your cable doesn't do it as well too. You got to watch it through the cable as well too, which is good if at home, but if you use your streaming service mainly for the rest of the house, it's a pain in the butt. Anyway, so there's that. But it's good. That's good as well too. And also, I hope this is also, and also NXT in general is definitely once again is saving WWE's behind as well too. Because if you've dealt with WWE for a long time, this ain't the first time NXT been the better brand again, as compared to the main roster. Because, during the late 2010s, it was like that. And currently right now, with folks are downplaying WWE like crazy. With the main roster, especially with the Wrestlepalooza getting that C grade, this NXT No Mercy is looking great, and anything involving NXT with TNA is looking great right now. It's definitely making the save for WWE right now, and I'm here for it. So other than that, I can't wait to see more from this supposed invasion between TNA and NXT. Hopefully it doesn't mean WWE is buying TNA or anything. Hopefully it's a good outcome that still keep TNA afloat as well too and keep the crossover brain relationship between them great as well too. They already doing a little bit better than what AEW did with them as well too. Although it's been one side with the titles in the way as well too. It'd be nice to see folks from TNA, capture some NXT titles in the way to keep it going as well. So and then a lot of people saying that they bought the big guns from TNA to NXT, but not like the everybody for TNA as well too. Not to mention also majority of the folks who came over were folks who had runs at WWE as well too. Whether it's short runs or big runs like Cedric, Matt Cardone, the main one, the Inspiration, aka the Iconics, Kaz, he was short run. Zachary Wentz, who was part of the NSK as well too, and many others. So who knows? But some folks I'm first time seeing in TNA. In WWE in a way, he's a heel right now. Mance Warner, who would never thought the day I ever see this man in a WWE anything. And I'm despite him being a heel, I'm happy for him, man. Cause I've been following this man since MLW, been a fan of his because he was like awesome anti-hero baby face in role too. He to the point that he will question what's a baby face. I loved it. Now he's this crazy heel in a way. Guess everybody can't stay face, but at the same time I get it. But at the same time I'm also happy to see him doing this thing in TNA too, because this is close to the main thing he got right now. Since doing mostly indies or mid majors, and now he's in the majors now with TNA, and he's coming major with WWE. I love it. Hope we can see some matches with him in NXT with this crossover and this possible invasion gonna happen as well too. Though could lead to a invasion like moment in either both TNA pay-per-views as well as. Probably gonna be Bound for Glory because that's probably when Trick Williams dropped the TNA title to Mike Santana, which should happens. And then you also got Joe Hendry, who's possibly already signed to WWE already secretly. I got a feeling as well too. And then could it be a war game match between them as well too, which would be cool. This was a war game should happen. And I know main roster gonna possibly do a war games down the line as well too. Though I feel like they should have one war game match and the rest be traditional Survivor Series as well too. That's my opinion. But other than that though, what's y'all thoughts on the NXT TNA, the TNA NXT invasion? John Cena's shade thrown at creative, and with the John Cena versus AJ style match happening at Crown Jewel, as well as the little bit tidbit of NXT with the Jasmine Nick situation as well too. Comment down below. If you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.